In the journey of life, we often encounter challenges that test our inner strength and peace. Depression is one such challenge, a silent struggle that many face in their hearts. But just as the river continues to flow, so too can we move forward, embracing the teachings of Lord Buddha to overcome the darkness within. Depression is more than just sadness. It's a profound sense of hopelessness, a heavy burden that weighs down the spirit. It disconnects us from the world and from ourselves, creating a barrier between our true nature and the life we wish to lead. Yet, within the teachings of Lord Buddha, we find guidance to navigate through these shadows. Lord Buddha's first noble truth is the recognition of suffering, or dukkha. He taught that suffering is an inherent part of life, whether it be physical pain, emotional distress, or mental anguish. Understanding this truth is the first step in overcoming depression. By acknowledging that suffering exists, we begin to accept it as a part of the human experience, rather than something to be feared or avoided. Acceptance does not mean resignation. It is the beginning of a journey toward healing, where we confront our suffering with mindfulness and compassion. Mindfulness, or sati, is at the heart of Buddhist practice. It is the practice of being fully present, aware of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. Through mindfulness, we can observe the roots of our depression, whether it's fear, anger, or sadness, without becoming overwhelmed by them. Meditation is a powerful tool to cultivate mindfulness. When we meditate, we create a space within ourselves where we can observe our thoughts and feelings with clarity and compassion. This practice helps us to detach from the grip of depression, allowing us to see it for what it truly is, a passing cloud in the vast sky of our consciousness. Lord Buddha taught the middle path, a way of life that avoids the extremes of indulgence and self-denial. This balanced approach is essential in overcoming depression. Often, depression pulls us toward extremes, either numbing ourselves with distractions or isolating ourselves in despair. The middle path encourages us to find a balance, to care for our mind and body with kindness and moderation. By walking the middle path, we learn to nourish ourselves with positive thoughts, healthy habits, and meaningful connections, slowly guiding ourselves out of the darkness. Compassion, or karuna, and loving kindness, or metta, are central to Buddhist teachings. When we practice compassion, we extend our love and understanding not only to others, but also to ourselves. Depression often stems from a place of self-criticism and guilt, where we become our harshest judges. But by practicing self-compassion, we soften these judgments, treating ourselves with the same kindness we would offer a dear friend. Loving kindness meditation can be particularly healing for those struggling with depression. By silently repeating phrases like, "May I be happy, may I be peaceful, may I be free from suffering," we plant seeds of positivity in our minds, gradually transforming our inner dialogue. One of the most profound teachings of Lord Buddha is the concept of impermanence, or anicca. Everything in life is transient. Our joys, our sorrows, our very existence. Depression, too, is impermanent. It may feel all-consuming, but it is not a permanent state. Understanding and embracing impermanence allows us to see that our current struggles will eventually pass. Just as the lotus rises from the muddy waters to bloom, we too can rise from our suffering, emerging stronger and more resilient. Every moment of pain carries within it the potential for growth and transformation. Depression often takes root in our attachments, whether it's to people, desires, or past experiences. Lord Buddha taught that attachment is the cause of much of our suffering. By learning to let go, we free ourselves from the chains that bind us to our pain. Letting go doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring our emotions. It means accepting them, understanding their impermanence, and choosing not to let them control our lives. In this way, we create space for peace and joy to enter our hearts once again. True peace comes from within. By embracing the teachings of Lord Buddha, we learn that the path to overcoming depression lies not in external circumstances, but in our own minds. Through mindfulness, compassion, and understanding of impermanence, we can cultivate a sense of inner peace that remains unshaken, even in the face of life's challenges. This peace is our true nature, the essence of who we are, and it is always within our reach, waiting for us to return to it. Depression may be a part of your journey, but it does not define you. With the wisdom of Lord Buddha as your guide, you can overcome the darkness, rediscover the light within, and walk the path of peace, compassion, and joy. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Remember, you are not alone. The teachings of Lord Buddha, along with the support of those who care for you, can help you find your way back to peace and joy.